Hi, hello everyone. Thank you for coming back to join me again. I hope you're all okay. It's an absolutely dull, dismal day here in the UK. But I thought I would put the camera on and just do a little bit more of my Christmas Eve journal. These papers, if you remember, are from the Paper Cameo, that's Nicola. And I'm just having some fun putting them all together. So where have I got to? I think I am going to put this the snow netting on the front of that. I've got all my lights on, so apologies for the lighting, but there's not much else I can do. I've chosen the fabric that I want for the cover, and that's this red grungy one. I just thought that was lovely. I'd like to put an image on the front, I think, and I may well do this one smaller and put it on the front. I just think it's a beautiful image, so not sure about that, but I have picked the fabric for the cover. And I've also I've put some lace down the front and the back, and I've also put some ruffles on, so I hope you can see those okay. And where had we got to? I've done a little bit. If you remember, we made this window flip. I've made a little card to go in the front there, and I've sewn round the Christmas tree one that went in that corner tuck just there. And I've done this. This is from, I think it's the Christmas Cherub or Cherub Christmas, this one. And there are actually 3 cherubs on it, so I've got the other one somewhere to use as a card, but I think they are just absolutely gorgeous, and I've just folded it in half and added some extra paper on there for journaling, and that just fits in that little bit. I've cut one of the envelopes out, and I'm undecided whether I should do these false wax seals double on there, so that when you open it, it's on the same, or whether I should put one just there and then match that one on top there, so that it's kind of double, but you see that one when you open it. I kind of like that idea, but I am undecided, and so I haven't done anything with it. If I'm not sure, I just kind of put the bits together and move on to the next thing. As I say, I put the ruffles on. I added some of the spotty sari, my most favourite sari ribbon, on there. So we did that one last time, didn't we? So that's all done. I don't think I've done any other pockets. I don't think I have. I've stitched round the little girls that we did, so they're now nicely stitched around. I did it while I got the sewing machine going for putting the ruffles on. I'm just looking for the ribbon pocket. I've lost it. Oh, here it is. The ribbon pocket, if you remember, we did that. So that's on there now like that. And these, there's 4 postcards that come in the Autumn Rose kit. I know they're not Christmassy, but the colours I just felt went so well with this that I thought I would like to use them. And so I've just put that in there as I think I might use it, because I liked how she peeked out of that little ribbon there. So I thought that was quite pretty. And another envelope on here. And then I've took the 2 cards out there, and I don't know where I've put them. They're here on the table somewhere, and they will turn up, I'm sure. So what do I want to do today? Well, I really enjoyed making this tuck spot in this ribbon pocket, or the ribbon paper. And so what I thought I might do is one of the envelopes has the same ribbon on it. And I thought it might be nice to do the same thing with that. So I've cut it out. Well, I've done it twice, because obviously if I'm going to put a false pocket on it, I need it copied a second time. That was a rubbish fold, Carol. Try that one again, shall we? So I hope you're all okay. I don't know what the weather's like where you are. Here in the UK, we had a bit of snow at the weekend. Then we had a heavy frost for a couple of days, and then we've just got wind and rain, and it's just miserable and dull and cold. And that is so pretty when you fold it up, isn't it? How pretty is that? Very pretty. and then that one folds down like that. So that's going to be the top, and I could well put a ribbon on there. That would look rather nice, wouldn't it? I think it would. Is it ribbon overkill? I don't really care if it is or not, but that's what I think I'm going to do. I'd have to ink the back. I've backed it in card, but I think if I put that on there, it would be really pretty. So I might well do that when I've finished. Okay, put that to one side. So the ribbon pocket is there, look, and it's the same ribbon that's on the other one that we did. Just thinking that needs to go over just ever so slightly. There we go. So in anticipation that I thought that was what I wanted to do, I've put some paper on the back here. It would have to go that way up, wouldn't it? Because it's going to be a pocket. So what am I going to do? I am going to cut these bits off, because I don't need those, do I? Because I'm going to make this into a false pocket. I'm going to give myself a little bit extra there, and actually this could be used as a, maybe it could be used as a side tuck, like that. That might work out quite nicely. So I'm going to, if in doubt, keep your bits, because you just never know when you might want something. And if you've chucked it out and you've got to print it again, that can be a little bit annoying, can't it? Okay, so keep those bits as well, Carol. Got my a little ribbon there. Big ribbons, little ribbons. So this, I'm going to cut it out again, the same as I did the other one. So I'm going to be a bit quiet for just 1 minute whilst we just cut round that. Just trying to be careful, because I don't want to cut the brown edge of the beautiful pink spot, brown spotted pink ribbon. I probably could have cut this out before you joined me, couldn't I? So the same as, save that bit, the same as it would be. I'm just thinking, if I'm going to put this in the journal, would I have it that way on a page? Shall I show you what I mean? So let's have a look at the red paper that I've got. So would I have it that way so it tucks with that ribbon at the bottom, or would I have it that way with the ribbon at the top? I think it would be that way with the ribbon at the top, wouldn't it? I think. So this is going to go on here as a pocket, same as we did the other one. It's just a case of doing it to match, isn't it? Oh, it's just so pretty. And then that's going to be a tuck spot again, you see. I know I've done it before on the other one, but I just thought, well, I think it's got to be done again. I just like the idea, and I think it looks really pretty. So that would go on there like that. It needs a little bit more taking in. It is a bit fiddly trying to get it to match, because even though I've printed these exactly the same, they never quite turn out exactly the same. I don't know why. I guess it's how you fold them, maybe. Let me just cut those extra bits off again. So I'm trying to do a few videos so that in the run up to Christmas I've kind of got some ready to go. So I want that to go on there and that to go on there. I'm not folding very well, folks. Just let me try and sort this out 1 minute. Okay, so yes, I'm back. I've sorted it. It's because when I'm trying to fold it, I can't quite get my head in in the right place over my camera. so I can see where I want that to go, but I want it to go kind of somewhere like that. Glue would be good. There we go. The desk fairies have not been around today, so they're probably going to make an appearance while you're with me. Don't they always? And then this will go on one of the plainer pages, I think. So if I try and match that bit up there and then that bit down there, bring it slightly forward, I'm happy with that. There we go. So I know I'm always apologising for my lighting, but it is a real nuisance when you're trying to do something and I've got reflections shining off all sorts. But that is a little pocket there. And I think I'm just going to put one of these postcards in. I like the butterfly one. Just to remind myself that that's a pocket. And then I'm just going to put that on one of the pages. I'm looking for the red paper. I don't know where the red paper's gone. Oh, there it is there. So that would go on a page like that. So we've got a lovely tuck spot just there. And a paper clip would be useful. I like to put things in as I go along before I make final decisions, because then if it's getting too full or you've got too much on one side, you can move things about, can't you? So I think that's a cute idea. I don't know if you like it or not, but there we go. That's that. What else was I thinking? I was also thinking, I can't quite think how this is going to work, but let me tell you what I want to do. I want to use a piece of fabric on here. Okay. And I think I want to brighten it up and jazz it up a bit. So I think that I want to put a piece of, what's this called? Is it bric-a-brac? A piece of this anyway on there, like that. And then I want to put a couple of the hearts on. So I want one to go there. And I want one to go there. Like that. And then I want the ribbons. These are the ones that I've backed. So I want a ribbon to go on there and one of the little ribbons to go on there. That's what I want to do, and I thought that I would like to do it so that it's, if I say freestanding, you know, the Victorians, they used to have photographs that they put on the wall and they were held by a ribbon down the wall, and that's what I was thinking for this. And I think that's what I want to do, but in my mind the problem will be when you come to turn the page, that will slide into the middle. So I think we just need to be careful of that. So I didn't know whether to put one in front and one behind, and I think that's what I will do. But I just kind of need to get my head around it a little bit as to how it's going to look when it's finished. But if you can see the look that I'm going for is the Victorian pictures that they used to put up on the walls. So that's my thought for that. Okay. Let me know what you think. But I'm guessing by the time you let me know, I'm going to have done it one way or another. Okay. I don't want to put anything on there because I just love that spread. And those hearts might not go on there. They might go on that one. So that, yeah, what did I want to put on? Let me grab it. These are from Ave Maria, and these are like postcards. And I've backed them with one of the plain papers from this kit. And what I want to do is do these as a waterfall, and it's just a case of deciding which page I want them to go on. I don't want to put anything on those pages. They could go on this one. Now, which would the hearts look better on? Because I don't want to use my pages up. Oh, they stand out on that one actually, don't they? So I think the hearts will go on that one, which means I think that I'm going to put the concertinas on this one, on this page. So let me take that page out. It's easier to work on when it's not in your journal, and this is one of the reasons that I don't put mine pages in until I'm done. So the idea is that I'm going to glue these. I've left a flap. Look, when I've backed it, I've left what, ½ an inch, if that, on there. So they're going to go on there. So I think what I'm going to do is put the top one on first, and then this way you're not losing this writing space, and you're actually gaining some more writing space because of the backs of these journal cards. So it decorates the page, but you don't lose any real estate. So that will go there. Okay, so that's just glued on there. That's the bottom one. And then that one would go like that. So they're going to be like in a waterfall. So I put the top one on, and then I'm going to put the bottom one on, and then in my mind I can better gauge where the middle one's going to go. Whether that'll work or not, I don't know. So trying to match the gaps. Oopsie, turn in. I'm just doing it by sight. I'm not measuring it. There we go. And then this one, you see, will go like that. I'm just trying to think. So I think I want it about there. So I want it just at the top of that leaf, roughly. Just got a thread there. Let me cut that off. Okay, I've took my finger off the leaf now. I'll have forgotten which one it is, won't I? Oh dear. There we go. Just that. Somewhere like that. So just trying to match these edges up a little bit, just so that it's not dead wonky. There we go. How do you like that? So we've got 3 there. We can write on the back of these or put pictures, but we've still got these spaces that we can write on if we wanted to. So that was my thought for that page. And again, they just need turning in a bit so they don't get creased. Because the journals, they do tend to get a little bit full, you know. What else was I looking at? I wanted to do some flip out pages, so one on either side. Oh, there's those tags. Look, I knew they'd turn up. Let me just shove them in that pocket, because that's where I want them to be. I wanted to do another kind of hidden pocket, because one of the other pages I think lends itself to it really nicely. I'm just looking for it on the back. It's not that one. Oh, I could put those hearts on there, couldn't I? They would look nice there next to that red, I think. Can't find it. Ah, this page. So this page has this lovely strip of lace on there, look. And I thought I could do the same again and put that on there as a pocket. That's going to be a tuck spot there. So I'm going to take that page out, because what I thought might be nice is, I don't know if this will fit. Let me just see if it fits onto the page. It does. So that would go on there like so. Okay, and that will be a tuck spot. But my thought was I'd quite like a flip out on this side. And I was looking for it to be this. So what I'm going to do is backed on the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the white edge off while I think in my mind whether this is going to work or not. Always in my mind it will work. But sometimes when you come to do things, it's always a little bit different. And then if I've got one in the front, I'd like one in the, or one in the back, I'd like one in the front as well, I think. All right, let's get rid of the white edges. I think this paper is either from Let It Snow or Pretty Christmas. Pretty Christmas. So if I was to glue, I'm thinking glue that on there and then, right, glue this bit to this and then it would be part of this pocket. That would work, I think. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try it. So I am going to glue this on here. I want this page to be slightly shorter. Okay, I'm going to glue that onto there. Going to take some off because I don't need it to be that deep. And then I'm going to glue that on there like that. Okay. I think I'm going to put my glue on this bit. Come on, glue, you can do this. Put the glue on there. And then I'm going to put the glue all the way down this edge. I should not be gluing on the Christmas tree paper, folks. Do not do what I've just done. So that I'm going to glue on there up to that crease. Okay. So that really probably looks really funny now. But what I've still got that flip. Oh, sorry, I've still got that pocket that's going to go on this page. Okay, that hasn't changed. So if I add that onto there, like so, I think it will work. Looks odd, doesn't it? So this I am going to glue. Make sure I've got plenty of glue on it. So I've made a pocket on one side and I've attached a full piece of paper on the other. I think things like this, it's kind of just a case of how do you want it to look? And if it doesn't work, print it again. That's my mantra at the minute. If it doesn't work, print it again. So I'm going to fold that over like that. I'm going to glue that down. So that's glued on 3 sides there. So that, just grab something, that should be a pocket just there. And it is. Or at least it would be if I didn't just pull it off. I ought to have patience, didn't I? Let me turn it round and put the glue on. I don't really think I put much glue on it, to be honest. I think I missed it. Let's put the glue on there. Okay. And then I'm going to glue it down. And I'm not going to mess with it. to start with right now, other than to say I've got a pocket just there. Okay, so that's glued there and there. And then on this side, was it this? Yes. So this now has a full piece of A4 on it. Okay, so it's got a full sheet here. So I want that. I'm going to fold it back on itself, missing the crease there, so I can come over a little ways. I'm going to do it across there like that. And then I'm going to fold this back on itself like that. So let's just put that in the book, and then you'll see what we've got. So when we get to this page, I'll probably put a tab on here. I have cut some out somewhere, or I may even put, you know, a ruffle, make that into a little ruffle. I think that might be quite pretty actually. I'm going to hang on to that. So that is on there like so. It will pull that way so that you can see the whole beautiful picture, and it says a perfect Christmas tree. And then it flips out that way. I've got a little bit of something sticky just there. I don't know what. It's on that. It feels like glue stick, but it's rubbing off. There we go. So that will fold like that. It'll fold like that. And then we turn over the page and we've got a little tuck spot just there. Did that make sense? So for that to dry, I want that little bit of sticky glue to dry. I'm just going to leave that bit open. And I'm thinking that I want to do something similar on this side. And I may as well use the same page actually. Shall I? Shall I use the same page? Why not? Why not? No, I think I'm going to do a different page. I think I might use this page here, the star one. So I'm just going to turn that. And then I'm going to look at what other pages we've got. That would actually lend itself. Oh, I want it to be that way, don't I? Is that a right? Is that an upside down? Is that upside down if I do it that way? Maybe it is. But it won't work. It has to go this way because that's going to be a tuck. So that probably wouldn't work. That would work. And then that would fold back on itself like that. So that would work. And this one would work. You've got the beautiful, they're not partridges in it, 2 turtle doves maybe. I just think that's pretty, and I just think it goes with that. I think this is from the Dreamy kit. So do we want that one? I like the colours of this. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with these 2 turtle doves. They're not turtle doves, but I'm saying that they are turtle doves for this journal. Okay. I don't suppose for 1 minute that you mind either way. So I think that I would probably fold it about there, a bit less than there, about there. So I'm going to cut a bit of that off. I don't know if this would be better to have the the little gusset bits on for this sort of flip out or not. So I'm going to leave the gusset bits on and then see what we think. So I'm giving myself those options again. So you can see I'm mixing all sorts of papers here, all from Nicola at the Paper Cameo. So maybe it's a bit of an eclectic Christmas Eve journal. And I think I said in my last journal, didn't I, that I'm getting myself ahead for next Christmas. So I'm going to fold that back, because this bit's going to be a pocket. So the other one we tucked under the page before, but this one we're not going to tuck under the page before. It's going to be a flip out. I'm just trying to see where I'm folding those bits. Okay, so the way that that would work is that that would glue on there like that, and then this would fold. I don't want it folding all the way back to that, do I? Like that. And like that. So then that would pull like that, and then you can fold it, but don't pull it back like that, because it's going to be glued down on these three sides. I quite like that, so I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to have to spend some time making some tags and journaling cards, aren't I? And I think I'm going to put cherubs in this. You know, I like cherubs. And Nicola has some beautiful, beautiful images of cherubs. She really does. The Cherub Christmas is a beautiful kit. So I might print some of those off to go in here. Right, so that is going to go on there. You know what I'm thinking now I've stuck it on? It might have been better to have it on the other side. Let's see how it works. Because you don't want to yank it because it's glued. You know, don't forget it's glued. That works, I think, doesn't it? So that would open like that, and it would open like that. Or you could have it tucked back that way. That looks a bit less messy, do you think? So then you'd flip it like that and like that. You're less likely to pull it out, I think, then. I'm going to leave it that way. That's what I'm going to do. That would go in there like that. Is this bit dried now? I can't feel anything sticky there now. So if we're zooming through, let's have a quick look at what we've got, and then I'll let you get on. So we've done that. We've got an envelope on there. We're opening through. We've got the stag tag tucks, music paper. I might leave that one to write on. We've got that one there that can have something on. We'll put an envelope again on this one. I've got these here. I might put a corner tuck or a top tuck on there. And then we get to this bit, and it flips that way, and you've got a tuck spot just there. And then it pulls out like that. That tucks under there nicely. We've got that beautiful girl peeking out of there. Got those beautiful girls there. If there's any of these papers that you're not sure which kit it's from, just ask me in the questions below and I will remind myself which ones it is, because I know I've mixed and matched. I know that's Let It Snow with that beautiful image there, just for you, Teresa. And then this one, it pulls like that. It pulls all the way out like that. It flips over. We've got a tuck. I'm just going to put, as soon as they're in front of me, I'm going to put that in there, just so that I remember I've got to make something for there. Might put those hearts on there. Got that lovely envelope there that we've now put a pocket on. There we go. We did that as well, didn't we? So it's coming together. It is coming together. So I hope you like it. It is getting quite squishy. I do hope you like it, and I will be back soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.